All right, this is part two of helping Dominic do his first year of Alo Studios taxis. I'm actually walking through the scenario. So as we go through his bank statement and things like this, he knows what we're doing. I just talk about what happens if you do make money. When you have an income, right? Get in a CPA, report and pay the tax. Your net income after tax is gonna be a profit, and what you get to keep is really a profit, right? And in a scenario that Dominic, maybe he does well, but he's got a lot of expenses, or he doesn't have enough income and some expenses. He can actually not have any income, and that we call it net loss. Okay, and I'll call it net loss before taxes, because no, he may not need to pay taxes on the net loss. But when your business loses money in a certain year, it can be benefit in the next year. Because that's why I made a heart over here. I went from circle to a rectangle to a heart over here. Because as a business owner, if one year you lose money, it's not the end of the world. All right? You have a net loss. And in the following year, when you do make extra income, you can use that net loss to offset some of the income that you created in that year. And that's going to decrease, that's going to lower your tax obligations. Don't put the computer on it. It's a private knowledge. All right. So now I'm going to sit down with Dominic and we'll go and write down all sources of income, right? What he's got, what came in, so on. Then we're going to figure out what expenses he had. The type of expenses that he may not be thinking they are, right? Could be a car, could be computer use, could be ingredients for his bake sales, could be copyrights, fees, a bunch of stuff. There might be a cooler he purchased for a bake sale, might be a canopy, whatever that is. And then we're gonna summarize it, and we're gonna create kind of list, all right? And we'll do what?
CPA.
We'll send it to the professional, because we have different business guys. You know what we're gonna do when the CPA is counting our money?
What?
Hey, go farther for me. That might be too close. You know what we do when CPA gets busy counting money and things like this?
What?
We get even busier creating more value, making something happen, guys. Don't sit on the ass just waiting for something to happen. Make it happen. Last point over here. So I tell everybody, you gotta have some kind of business. Because if you employed work for somebody else, let me tell you this. The year when you make money, you report pay taxes. The May when you don't make any money, you know what happened? You lost your job, you're done. All right? There is no comeback from there. You find a different job. So you've got to have some business. Sparks Academy, Home Education, Health Living. This is how you roll.